Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy and welcome to part 18 of the City of 2025 here in Cities Skylines 1. Yes, previous episode, actually it has been a while because I have been struggling with my computer lately and it has been a while that I have been recording actually a video, although you would not say so if you look at my channel, because I often pre-record these episodes in advance, and then if I come into a problem, then I have some recordings left that I can then utilize to upload to YouTube, and then I have to try to figure out what the issue was. But that was in City Skylines 2, and I was too busy with it, and then without paying attention for this. But anyway, what I did, I think in the last episode, I think I filled up this area. I think I filled up this area, made all kinds of interesting thingies around here. And while I was editing, I also noticed something. I don't know if it's still there. Yeah, it's still there. These roads, now I notice, some of these roads, they're pointing only to the right. You see that? So, first line of business, we're going to fix that. Because, I mean, why would you not be able to turn to the left? Here it's, by the way, okay. By the way, I rather do it like this, dedicated right turn. Here you go also to the left. And here it's okay. And here it's okay. And let's say here, on this point, we click on the junction restrictions and we say like, yeah, it's okay to turn around. Yeah, and let's see, one of these is fine. So they cross here. You know what? They can cross there. And they can drive on here up till there, and then it stops. They can cross here, so if they want to go around, they just go around. I can even do that with this, I can say like, you just go there, and you go there, and you go there. You see, then you have like a turnaround. Okay, here it's good. Here it's good. Here it's let's see. Also here it's the other way around. Now as you can see, this whole junction is like the wrong way with the dedicated lane. I want a dedicated right turn. So how do I fix this? Now I click on this lane arrow, and if I press the control button and I click this thing, puff, you see? It switches them all over. Yeah, alright, that's nice, huh? Yeah, so that's a nice thing to know. How about here? Is it fine? Here also we see like, two roads going to the right. I don't know why, how that happened actually. I have no idea. How about here? This one? Yeah, can go to here, you like that. That's okay, and then here, I don't know where he is going. Let me check that out. Come on. Yeah, you're going to the left, straight on, and this right. Okay, that's fine. And this one is not allowed to make a left turn. No, I wanted to avoid that. I remember that, yes. Here the same thing, actually. Let me also say, like, you can go also to the left. And we turn it around, and also here you can also go to the left. So a little bit of a little bit of maintenance that I see here. But in this episode we are going to expand the city here, because we have like sort of medium rise over here. This is our low rise, and at the last moment I chopped in a little bit of low rise stuff here, and well, it started to build, and yeah, it's actually fine, Although I would not really fancy living here, to be honest, next to that station. So going to remove that. We're going to remove that. So let me grab this and then remove that. And we delete that. And then we are going to search for these things are overlapping each other a little bit. What? So let me see. You have like a find it button, and you have like the picker button. Pick a button. I think it's possible that the picker can align. Okay, I click it here and there. Okay, Now it's gone. Now it's part of the unified UI toolbar. Okay. What did I wanted to search here? Oh yeah, I wanted to search for the slab. These slabs. The bigger ones. Yeah, this is actually pretty big. Is it just filling up? Buff. And another one over there to make it all nice and concretey. You know, just like there's a little bit of a bluish thing going on here. Don't know what it is. I think we have to move it a little bit with the move it mod. I think we can fix this. So move it slightly towards the road, and it's gone. Nice. So they can walk in every directions, and yeah. Also, by the way, I noticed during edit that this road, I think it happened several episodes ago, that this road was not even connected properly to the main road. So now it is. Yeah, now it is. So I also grab this road, and I say like, ta-da! You know, 2 lanes, 2 dedicated lanes for getting out. Yep. We can grab the traffic manager. Say like, you can carry on, you can carry on, you can carry on. Oh, not that button. Also, no, not so many traffic pedestrian crossings because they are nasty. You know, if you want to cross, then do it here. Let's say, yeah, here in the middle. That's much better. Just crossing there. Not near a junction. Junction are always busy. Now, this is not the most busiest place, but it's fine. Okay, let's stop monkeying around and let's start building something. I want to build something more stuff over here. So we want to have like more high-rise stuff. So we have like this central district, and I'm going to expand this to here, like that, like so. And further up, all the way up to that high school. I think that's a high school, by the way. And then all the way from here to there. The roundabout up to the water edge. And that should be then it. And let's see. I'm not sure what kind of let's see, of a district type I applied here. I think I should be able to see it. I'm not sure actually. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's the green stuff. So if I build a few of these houses, the big buildings like that, and the same over here, and maybe also over here. Yeah, we have some demand. It's not the biggest demand, but okay. Let's also fill this area up with some parks, like, you know, a dog park. Yeah, dog park over there, and then let's also put a dog park over there. You know, you have to make the people happy. That's the whole thing. Also here near this metro station. It does not overlap. No, that's fine. And besides, next to this metro station, which is actually overlapping this road a little bit too much, we can maybe put like something interesting. So I put it slightly back, like that. So, for example, next to, you know, here next to this. So it can be either a monument or it can become a unique building. Now, let's just see what the Theater of Wonders. Whoa. Whoa. That's not bad. That's certainly not bad. Let me plonk it down here. And let me give that thing its own lovely road. So pedestrian, no, 1U, and then this one. We take this option, and then let me think. How will that building come? Yeah, I think I have an idea. So. I want to be... Okay, never mind it. Okay, like... Well, I want more things, but apparently not. So we're going to use the move it mod to force things. So I'm just going to move this road, U2. Oh, I'm pressing the caps lock. No wonder it does not work. So, chit, and yeah, that's it. And slightly like that. Yep, we're getting there. And then we move this slightly back. Like that. And then we take this thing. And it can go up to that park like that. And then aside this park. There. And then we can go aside this. And like that. Yeah, we're not going to touch that road. And then we take this thing and we move it here. Directly against it. Nice. So we pick this road. And this road will be then connected to that main road. And what we will do here, we are going to ban trucks on this road. We don't want any trucks here. So we say like no trucks. Yeah, those are the proper one. Also this one. I need to touch the shift key, by the way. So no trucks. So I don't want this road to be used by trucks as a shortcut. And to be honest, actually also not by cars. You know, that car's coming from here and go in between there. But anyway, we will see. Okay, let's do something about this lovely edge over here. So we take the brush size, make it a little bit bigger. And just like that until that nasty edge disappears. So not too far, of course. Then we take this option, we make it smaller, and then we work slightly from the side. Not touching the building, otherwise it starts to become blocky again. Actually, this is fine. Actually, I placed it here. We still have this opening over here, so we might be able to put something else there as well. So let's see. Sparkly. Ooh, that does not fit yet. Ah, that's a pity. Okay. What else? What else? Stadium? Nah, that's too noisy. This is a baseball. No, it's also stadium. No. This is a Citic Tower adaptive shader. Cost 1.2 million. Well, I do have the money, but it's just also a little bit too big. That thing is definitely. What is this? Glory. Oh man, it's a nice building though. Let me just plonk it down here because I like it. I like it. Yeah, I put it here because of the colors. Look, you know, I kind of like it. So okay, let's get back to here to this place and let's find something else. Monuments. We will find something that fits nicely over there. This is a Lucky Penny Casino, and you know what? It fits like a glove here. Everybody can go to the casino. Yay! Next to the metro. Now let me also make sure that there is something to park. People love to park, and 4x8 Passage Park Silver. This is not really a park by itself, so I'm not going to utilize that. I think I will just use this one. And also, let me see, because we have like that thing over there, one over there, and maybe one over there. Yeah. Here we also have like parking, I mean. And then in between here we can put like, you know, officers. I think we don't have that much office demand, but I will do like just a 3. And then here we put just commercial. And here we also put like commercial. Jawohl. And we place like a little road in between here. Path, you know, path, just this path. It's very short, so let me turn off the snapping. Like that, so they can just go there. Let's do the same thing over here. You can go there. And we have more of those points, you know, where you can connect roads to other places, so people can go from one place to another. Also like here, like that. And I noticed, by the way, that this road is, yeah, it's sunken a little bit. Okay, no problem. We take the Move It mod and We select the whole shebang, including the trees. I'm pressing Ctrl and H and align it just with this. And that is fine. Can we also put something in here? Let me speed up the game a little bit. So we are getting hopefully more demand. I hope. I could just say, like, just take this. Could. Or we find something in here that would fit there nicely. Museum, arts, Oasis Tower, Dubai. This is like a Reichstag building. No. What is this? I think it does fit though, but it would be more in this area. But I think it's a little bit too much, T-Mobile Stadium. It's actually not too bad. Yeah, and far away from the crowd, so... Okay, so, but let me think. Trucks were not allowed to come here, huh? So if I put it in on this road, like that, then we can still grab these and put them under here. Zoink, zoink, and then we take the little one over there. We have... Is this a stadium? T-Mobile Stadium. Well, it looks nice. I mean, nothing wrong with it. No, nothing wrong with it. Okay, let's see if we... I don't know if we can get more buildings in here. And I remember that when I was doing the traffic fixing, I was actually removing some of the industrial areas, to create more... how shall I say it? To create more room for traffic to continue. Question now is like, okay, where do I put additional industries? Well, I think that is not even a difficult question, because why would I not be able to get like a few normal industrial areas just over here? No, wait, no, stop. Why not where we have like a metro? Look, we have the metro over there, so let's place a few regular buildings over there of industry, and also one there and there, and probably there's another metro here somewhere, so let me check it out. It's here in the middle, and there's a metro. Okay, so here's a metro, and yeah, but here we are not going to place industries, that's for sure. Okay, fair enough. We can... Let me check also the other island here. So here, and what kind of metros do we have? We have a metro there, and here we have like the combination of them. Yeah, I think that will do. Look, we have like this building, so having some industrial, let's say over here, I don't think that will be that bad. And maybe a little bit on here, just dot it around a little bit, so you have everywhere a little bit. Here we already did it, so, and maybe on this island as well. We have, where is that? Yeah, there we have the metro, but here is not that much space. Yeah, there's a little bit of space here, but these are barracks, so you don't want to expose those people too much to all the noise of the industries. So what we can do here is make an additional road. We have some space left here, just like that. We could just utilize it like that, and then from here, well, also to there, why not? And then from here to there to there, and then here we can also put like a recycling center nicely far away, so it's nobody bothering. And for, let's see, some more industry over there, a few little buildings over there, there and there, not too much, just keep it nice, keep it Keep it friendly. Keep it, keep it all nice. That's the idea, how simple can it be? Yeah, so I assume that with these guys I made sure that they all have their corresponding warehouses. I suppose, yep. And they're doing their thing. And I like these buildings, these chalets. I really like those. And yeah, on the main island, I wish I could go a little bit faster with the with the regular buildings, but I cannot really. If I remember, the Space Cowboys 90s nightclub, I think that was a pretty noisy building. Jeez, that is a lot of noise. So you don't want even any people living here. I mean, even here it's like, pfft. Yeah, you can put like an office maybe next to it. That would help. So let's see from which side it will build something. Yeah, let's just see. And from that side as well. That's okay. And also having some trees would also not hurt. And we take this. Yeah, these can be put on this main road, but I make them only 3 deep, so they will not be all the same. Otherwise they turn all in these kind of apartments. I really don't want that. It's like yeah, and then this, it's like, yeah, what to think about it? What can you do? I mean, you have like this stuff, and you have this stuff, and it's like, let me see, we have like the zoning. Okay, this is the strawberry zone, and let me see, did we have in the strawberry zone the policies of high-rise ban? No, we did not have it. Okay, if I click that, then the whole thing will go. Yeah, that's not the idea. So let's just leave it at that. Let's focus a little bit on that road, while this hopefully will increase. So these roads, carry on, no and no. 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 Carry on. No and no. And here, both can carry on, and nope. So, in essence, yeah. Okay, so we pick a this path. Let me take an overlook. We can do it best from here. That works best. So we take this option. We do it from here. Page it up to 6, like that, that, and that. From here to that end, home, down. Here also home, down. Also here, home, down. Home, down. And then I would love to get like, something in between here, but we will get it. Boink. They will build a new building there. I mean, look at that, how quickly already people start running over this thing to the other side. I mean, that goes so quickly. And it helps really with the traffic, to get these overpasses made. And maybe, yeah, if I build another one here, all these buildings, maybe here at this junction, maybe. Let's see, let me grab this thing. Yeah, the thing is, in real life, you just don't see these things that often. At least I don't. And, I cannot put it there, in that corner. Are you kidding me? Yeah, probably because this road is thinner, I suppose. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, okay. But luckily we have the move it mod, So with that mod I say like you and you, and move them down, one up again, and then from there I select this thing again, bring it down by, no, it does not want to be 4, so it has to be 5. Okay, 5 it is. 5 it is. Here it's become different. We can select the 4. Oh, come on, come on, you can do it. Yeah, you go there. You know, you can actually... Oh, there's another thing over there. Oh, that's interesting. We can connect those up. Why not? Why not? It's a little bit crooked, but you know, with the movement mod we can just bring this in place. Make this a little bit higher, like that. And this is getting a little bit closer to each other, but we can bring this out to there, move these trees a little bit to the side. Just like that, like that. And then here, move that. Well, that's not bad. The only thing we need to do here is like bring this out, down, home, like that. And with the movement mod we do the rest, like... You go there, like that. You go there, yeah. And then we remove all those pesky traffic pedestrian crossings. This is considered the main road. Yeah, that's fine. And here, this is also fine. Yep, yep. Okay. Now let's see if we can build some extra buildings, because it's like takes gobs of time to build something over here. So you and all of you. I don't know how noisy it was here, so let me check it out again. The noise. Well, I was slightly distracted by a flashing light here from my lamp. Yeah, I see now here. We can put trees here. So I can grab this thing. Come on. And we do the size lesser, the strength very big. And then we fill this area up with massive amount of trees. Let me turn on this thing. Just like that. And that will block then most of the sound. So we put this, we fill this up with trees as much as possible. Yeah, I don't think that's bad. We can also put houses then on this side. And then maybe your average store on here. Why not? Just a store. And houses there. Also houses here. We keep a path free for going to that school. Yeah, so that will be then from here. And then we're going straight to there. Now look at that. Now we are filling up. So this school is a high capacity university. According to the city stats, I'm not missing anything, so that's good. That's a good sign. Money wise, we're doing okay, not complaining. And how many things are actually connected to this metro? It's only one line that goes there and there. And it goes to the main station over here. Oh yeah, what I forgot to mention is like that, you know, when I made this metro line, which ended here, I also had a metro line here on this thing. And I thought to myself, like, why not make, you know, just a pedestrian bridge? As you can see, it's being used very heavily over here. Is it high enough? Well, oh, it's actually just not yet high enough, but okay, we are not looking at that. But it does help, you know. A lot of people are walking from then this metro area. They walk around and they walk over this pathway, over the water, and they go down here. Yes. So also, yeah, also that I've been doing, and I think I also off screen, I think I also put like a metro down up here as well. One station over here, yeah. And I see also some death care requirements. I don't know, don't we have those? Any death care requirements in your crematorium or something? We can put one just here next to the recycling center. I mean, a recycling center, a crematoria is practically the same thing, you know, they are doing the same thing. Duh. Yeah. Community. No, that's too big. Okay. That's a pity. We can put it here. This was a outer sport and hall and gymnasium. Okay. So let me grab then this thing again. You know, sometimes I feel like when I click the button that it does not respond to clicks. So this is then mostly trees, 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 trees. Yeah, something like that. So here a little bit around it. And also here a little bit more, you know, thicken it up a little bit around this. And let me see, we have this metro station, but this is the main one, you know, this is the main metro station, and the main metro station, everything is hooked up except for this one. So far I cannot really say like, okay, I can bring it somewhere. Because yeah, everything is already connected. This island's connected, this connected, and yeah, the rest is also connected. So yeah, the only thing we can do is just build more. Whoa, whoa, build more stuff. Yeah, and create more traffic. We love traffic. We also love traffic fixing, you know, traffic fixing. Wait a second, was this not too noisy? Check, check, check. Too noisy? Come on, noise, where are you? There. This is doable up to there, and this is doable up to there. And just with a small office in front of it, and also here an office in front of it. Just to block the sound, also here. Office buildings do that. Yeah. Wow, you know, imagine you cannot even place, you know, houses that close to that areas. And look at this, how much noise this stuff creates. It's a good thing, you know, that you don't build anything here directly close by. Yeah, makes you wonder, you know, that this will really become like a an area for all kinds of touristy things. So, what else do we have more? Turning Tossun, that's some kind of a small building. But, oh, come on. Come on. Can you fit in there? Look at that. Just in between. As if nobody's, as if it is nobody's business. It's all, and it is nobody's business. So, what do we have more? We have the world's biggest world, which is a nice thing. Imagine if you come in the city. Well, depends on from where. We have like, this is a main area. Let's say you come into the city. And you see this blue thing. Well, blue thing. You know, we could put it here. You know, you come driving and you just see it. It's just something you see while you come driving from here. And you know, like that. And then you see this and you think like, oh, that looks nice. That looks nice. Oh, crap, I need to take this big off-ramp. Like that. You're passing it by, you think like, oh, that looks pretty nice. Yep. Except, yeah, parking is a little bit tricky over here because nobody can park here. Not on these roads. But maybe, I don't know, maybe if I can just put a parking lot there and a parking lot there and see if people can get there. They can walk. I'm not sure. Okay, we're going to do it like this. I'm grabbing this path, turning this off, and we are going in between. First of all, over here. And now I cannot see it anymore. Oh, there's a pillar. Drat. There's just a pillar there. Okay. Okay, wait. We do it then differently. You go there. And the point is, let me see. I want to create a node. Yeah, thank you. Now you cannot see that there is a crossing, but we have a crossing. This one. Oh, let me turn the brush size to like that, and then we just turn this slightly around. Now let me just warp in 2 of these. Just like that. It's a crossing, so they have to take it. And then from here, I need to bring it to there. Okay, now that's no problem. Just have a walk. Have a walk underneath here. And then from here, select this option. Bring it slightly up. How far can we bring it up? To 5? Actually, that is working. And then from here, we bring it to there. And then from there, in a corner, we can bring it to 0. All there. In principle, people should park here. They can walk now here, here, here to the other side, to this, you know, this thing over here. People are actually walking here, so they cannot park here, but you know, somehow they managed to get here. Let me grab also a tree. Just a tree, you know, to put it like there. And another one. A little bigger one? No, this one. This is a little bit bigger. And one over there. This is a big one. This is a big whopper. I put it there, and then let me remove the smaller one. No! That's the wrong one! Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay, never mind it. Nobody saw that. A little bit of bushes. Here, 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 around it. Here we go. Here also in the middle. And actually we have given this thing also a place. Okay, let's get out of here. And how far are we? We do still have like a little bit of demand. Now the question is, where are we going to put that demand? Are we going to put it here? Maybe here. And maybe some here. On this main road, I don't really mind. I don't like the zoning aspect over here, but there's nothing I can do about it. Except for find a 4x4 building that would fit nicely. For example, this one, if you want to cooperate with me. Sheesh! Thank you. Yep, now I'm going to move you closer to the road, like that. So where is your entrance? This building? Ooh, what is happening here? That building is getting closely next to it? Yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine. What the hell? This building seems to be something that it floats. Yeah, it floats. What? Okay, delete. We get something else. We will get something else that is 4x4. 4x4, that would then be something like this. Or this. Is that 4x4? It looks. Well, this one then. No, this one. It looks a lot bigger than 4. That's a lot bigger. No. I prefer the smaller one. No, go away. I prefer then this smaller one. Yeah. And then we turn it around, pause the game for a moment. And with the movement mod we can just take it and then we turn it around. Like that. And the only thing that I'm now worried about is that it's nearly touching this building, and here it's like overlapping the road. But if we keep it in this way, then we have some space over here on the side, so we can actually then do it like this without touching that building over there, and bring this like roughly to that. Yeah, I think that's doable. We are slowly getting there. Okay, more buildings here, and let me see. And then 3x3s, three deep. I call them 3 deep, so they're not so big. And then we put some lovely commercial over there, here and there, left and right. You need always have, your little shop over there, followed by your office, and then maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure, with a larger, low residential area. I'm not sure. And then just put this on the beach. You go there. Yep. You there. And you there. And so the city is on fire. Yeah, we love it. So, fire department, is it available here? Ooh, this is totally red. We need a big boy that can actually, you know what, actually it can sit here. Yeah. Ooh, we have more of those places that could use a fire department. So let me put one over here on the main road over there. They can go then in every direction. Much better. So regarding the noise levels in this area, which is fairly okay actually, we can also put a few, let me grab a few other roads. I mean, I always take the same standard road, and I want to let me get this thing, just with a painted medium, because why not? Just because it is there. It's something else for a change, and I have no idea if that would, look nice, but we will see. And then from here, there, no, that's too far. Here, there, and you go there. How much space do we have left? More than enough, so you can go there and there. This is all like bushes, so yeah, here we're not going to monkey around anymore. And here I can say like, we could connect it up to there and then to there. Although this is like a 4-lane road, so what I'm going to do is pick at the 4-lane road. Come on, pick a, and then update this part to the 4-lane. And yeah, that's nice. Well, let's grab the slab again. Slab 16x8. I think that's also the biggest one we have, but it definitely helps perfectly to fill up this area. Except you have to do it very precisely like that. Yeah, or like concrete. Yeah, only missing a little part on that side, which is not a disaster because we can always put another one, something like that. Okay. There's a little bit of bumpiness over there. Let me see if I can smoothen that out with this thing. Oh yeah, it's close to the edge, so I'm grabbing this. Nah, that's too difficult. That's too tricky because this is near the beach line, so there's nothing I can do about that. Nope. Okay, let's see again the noise. Come on, you can do it. Noise. So this area is perfectly fine for having high density housing. No issues there. Also here. Around here as well. And then this area would be maybe this area rather, you know, offices. An office there. An office there. An office there. Yeah. Here we also apply an office. I know that in-game there are more options available. We have also like we have still the fishery. We have like banks. We have like certain parks. We have like the campus areas. I mean, there are all kinds of things available. So I definitely take that into account. What did I put here already? Zone it up? Nope, I did not. Here we go. Zone it up, zone it up. Zone it up. And let the traffic come in. Yeah. So here, okay, look at this. This is like, it looks so nicely, you know, the zoning. It's okay. We are going to find something 3 by 3. And we are going to do just a Rico. I think that works best. This, let's see, what does, how about, I like this, yes. And this is also, it's a little bit small, yeah. And this one is more like a corner one. So we put it on that corner, yeah, that is better. This one is slightly larger, which is okay here, because it's not too large. Then this one is like something in between. And I like the shape. Yeah, it's kind of a lovely shape. So let me move that closer to the other one. And what is this? It's grain silo. Oh, okay. And this is just your regular apartment block. I would say nearly like a commie block, but so this house is a little bit out of I don't know, out of its element. So delete that. So this is 2 by 3. And we're going in here 2 times 3. And let's find something that is more fitting. Let's see. First of all, yeah, the dimensions are correct. So let me see this thing. Look at that. Jack. Now that fits a lot better than that very small houses, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's use the move it mod. And we move this closer to this. It's all fine, it's all nice, it's all great. And we're getting now a big parking lot. This one? Or is it too big? Yeah, it's too big. This one, also too big. Where is the big one that I always use? This one? Yeah, no. Come on, this one? Yeah. Oh, it does not entirely fit with that building there in the back. You see, that is a problem. Although it's not really overlapping each other. Now what we can do here, we can just use the move it mod and say like, okay, you and you, we just push you down a bit, including this building. Okay, you go back. Something like that. And now I can take this and I push this back. And then this is the back side of the... Is this the tax office building? Tax office, yeah. It's a tax office building. Let me see if I move the tax office building also slightly to the left, like so, then it seems to be more fitting in combination with this parking lot. So this parking lot, I think if we do it like this, then we have like a perfect snug, and then in between here we can then put like a path. Oh mama, a path. Let's grab like a colorful path like this one. Yeah. So like that. And from here all the way up to there. Lovely. And then we'll move it more, we slide it slightly further towards the road. Here this is fine. Also here, make it touch the road like that. And this comes now together in one thing, you know. People who also can go to the tax office, they can also park their cars, and also people who are living here, they can also do their, you know, they can just do that, you know, park their cars. And we can also put some high density buildings over here, and in this corner, what the monkey is this, you know, this small building over here. Okay, so we find another 2x3 that is more fitting. This one, no, about this one. Yeah, that's better. It's a little bit more better, you know. Sometimes you have to search for alternatives. Now what you can do, this is parking lot, right? If you take the standard, this one, path, and you anarchy it, I have anarchy on, and you anarchy it basically through the parking lot. Yeah, I will show you. So you start here. I will just go there. You don't see it, but it's there. And I try to anarchy it in such a way that it's not really bothering the, you know, the cars, and then from there you can just bring it over to there. Now you will see that people will use the parking lot, and you see they walk now straight through it, and it's not really, you know, an issue or something like that. So to be honest, I like it. I really like that. So let's grab also a few trees. Zoop. Tree there. There, 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 and then a few colors here and there to make it look more cozy colors, like especially with the yellow. Oh, that's the big tree. I thought it was the bush. This is this is the bush, which is a little bit yellowish on the other side. Yeah, the amount of detailing that you can do in Cities Skylines 1 is really, you know, quite a lot. It's like you can really put a lot of stuff in there, and yeah, this city is growing. We still have demand. It's not going that fast, but yeah, it's something you have to work with, and over time it will come. Here we go. So I put like more of those, and I just wonder what we could put in front of here. Maybe small offices, just small offices. So let's say I'm just going to try this out, you know, just because of it. Just too deep, so they are then small buildings, not too big, and we will see how that goes. So we did not change too much on the island itself. I am thinking about maybe in the next episode about a fishing industry somewhere on another island. Look, we have enough ocean left that we can plunder. Maybe somewhere on this side. Yep, and we could also connect then, you know, we have a connection here and a connection there. And maybe if we make, let's say, a fishing island over here, we can connect then this whole stuff up. You know, we have a road here that can connect up to there and then to the side here of the map. Hey, that's like a nice idea. I love it. I love it. Okay, guys and girls, thank you for watching this episode number 17. See you soon in episode 18. Hit the thumbs up, the subscribe, and the bell icon. Okay, I got my tongue straight back. Blah, 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 blah. And yeah. If you have any questions, by the way, feel free to ask them in the comment section below. I mean, I have played this game now over 4,500 hours since I bought it in 2016. And let's just say that I know a few things about it, especially regarding traffic. I like traffic. I love traffic fixing. If you have like a city that is in your eyes like, oh my god, totally doomed, you can always send it to me and I can try to fix it for you. But anyway, I said it before. Thank you for watching and until next time. See you guys. Bye bye.